G'day Space Engineers and welcome back to Dronely. It's been a little bit since I was on camera last, since I've been in my testing world doing a lot of different things. I plan to implement my old school available on the workshop already, my infinite tunneler that's got like 5 assemblers, 2 refineries, speed modules out the wazoo, as well as needing a lot of power, which I did add another turbine array just there, just off camera, nice and easy. Done some welding off camera, as well as Alan or Steve helping me out. But today, I really want to get a lot more refineries, some assemblers, maybe a really simple and easy like drilling platform, so I can try and set up a cargo drone in the next episode. The new AI smartest cargo drone. No mods, no DLCs, no scripts, none of that. If it gets damaged, it flees. If it doesn't dock properly at home or on your drill, it flees back to your base. It will repair itself. This thing is absolutely insane, and it's supposed to go with my really brilliant drill drone. All of these are no mods, no DLCs, no scripts. All of the ones I'm talking about now. And the drill drone itself, as the piston gets pushed down, the GPS moves away from the connector, and what my new cargo drone does, it uses an overridden thruster to push itself down with a timer started, so if it fails that docking process, it'll go back to your base nice and easy. Depending on whether you need resources or not, it will then automatically re-trigger. This thing is insane when it goes well with this drill drone, because on Pertam, resources spawn in a plate kind of shape under the surface of the planet, and that's what this drill does eventually without wasting anything. Lots of smart little features using event controllers, timer blocks, all that sorts of stuff, as well as one of my most brilliant designs, this new attack drone slash missile. Once it runs out of fuel, once it runs out of ammo, it turns into a missile and just intercepts and runs into the enemy to make sure it blows up with its hidden nuke inside or warhead. It's really great, and I can't wait to get all of that in, as well as drilling out all of this when we flick back to the character to get that infinite tunneler in. That uses all that resources. It drills out, pushes through, builds the floor underneath it automatically using all of the resources it actually is drilling out at that current time. But as I said today, that's a bit of an intro, I know, but that's a lot of B-roll. Thank you again, Editor Sharpie. Today I want to get more assemblers. I need to get more assemblers, more refineries. I need to get a really simple drilling platform, like drill down, put a piston, put a battery, solar panel, drill at the end, and just let it drill out. Maybe an event controller so it doesn't waste any ores that it collects. And then I can do the cargo drone in the next episode to go out there and collect it all, and we can set all of those GPSs up, etc. for the cargo drone in the next episode. So I'm really super keen for that one. But today it's all about getting our resources up and running properly like it should be. So most of this is going to be temporary once again. So let's get that one in there, and another assembler right there, because then I'll be able to place some modules on like both sides and we won't be wasting too much. So those little squares there, you can put the modules on for speed, efficiency, or power reduction, I think it is. So we'll get those on going, and I've done a little bit more queuing in the assembler off camera just so I can get these built up as soon as I possibly can. So I'll get that done quickly, and I'll get a conveyor right in the middle of here just so I can put a sorter or something there in the future, or connect something separately from over here going around everything over here. And we'll get another large cargo container just off here somewhere, even like half in the voxels or something like that, just out of the way and kind of safe under the cave-like structure we've got at the moment. So let me just go ahead and build these up, and I'll get right back to you. Actually, let's get Steve going, actually. While we're doing that, let's get Steve going. Or is it Alan? Alan, or is it Steve? Respawn. Recalling helper. Hey, buddy. How you going? Get to work. There we go. That actually didn't take me too long to get all the resources out, because I queued everything up and just kind of upped the assembler. So now that that's done, I can get the cooperation mode in. but I'll finish this off quickly and get that conveyor in, and then we'll get to the assembler. Beauty. Now we have a refinery. Mwahahaha. So now that's all in. How's our power doing quickly before going in to the what's-a-name control panel? Battery base. Fully depleted in 10 days. 13 days. It's going up. Fully recharged. Awesome. That's really good. That's really good. So let's go into the assemblers now. And we need to put one of them in cooperative mode, I think. Or are they both in that at the moment? No, let's get this one in cooperative mode right there, because that's not queuing anything. I'm pretty sure that's the way it needs to go. Yep. Awesome. So now that's actually building a lot more stuff a lot faster. Awesome. Let's turn our lights off. And now I'd like to go and get all the cargo container extremely quick, so I don't have to really worry about it. Whoa, here we go. Let's not get that one. I just want a normal kind of one. That'd be okay. Yeah, there. Should be okay. It's not really in the way. It's pretty safe. And that takes a lot of resources. Like a lot. Okay, I'll fix this up and get it connected, and I'll be back again in just a second. There we go. So I've actually learned something as well. If you have something in your hand, you can actually just middle mouse click as many times as you want, just like that easy inventory mod that I had last season. That is really good that they've actually either added it to it or copied it over. I have no idea, but that is fantastic. Large cargo container up and running. Nearly 500,000 liters of spare space. I love it. I love it a lot. Let's go into this one here. Let's get this. And get that onto base as well. There we go. Because obviously, if you've got a large container on a small grid, it won't tell you it's a small grid. It'll still say the same exact thing. So make sure you define. Naming blocks is literally how you play this game. If you don't know what a block is, name it what it does. If you don't know where it is, name it where it is. It's not really that hard. Like I've got this one here, sorter base in. I'm pretty sure, yeah, in. It goes in from here to the base. From here, it goes out of the base. Base out, base in. Nice and easy. And I know where it is because it's the only two sorters I really have on it. All right, awesome sauce. Next thing, more assemblers. Done. I missed it. Huh? Done. Large base, cargo container. Oh yeah, simple drilling platform. That is the next plan. So let's go ahead. And I'm going to grab lots and lots of different things. So like steel plates and all that sorts of stuff that we need. And possibly a couple of those. Just so I can go out and lay it out for you, hopefully. And then I can go ahead and just weld it up off camera. But we need a lot of resources. So I might as well take this. And let's see where our closest iron is. FE. We got no more iron. Do I have to go out and have a look quickly? I swear I did some more. Oh, wow. It's alright. I don't think it'll take too long to find iron, to be honest. I'll be back in a second once again. Let's go ahead and turn the auto lock on. So as we come down, hopefully on a nicer, flatter surface, just like here. We are actually a little bit off center as well. Come down nicely. We should auto lock nice and easy. There we go. Cool. I can actually go ahead and just press Z to turn my dampeners off. That'll turn pretty much all those thrusters and stuff off in a much easier, manageable fashion. So I kind of pulled it a little bit too far away from it. So what I want to do right now, I can actually hear Alan or Steve in the background welding. They might need to fix that. So what I want to do is I want to go right smack bang in, oopsies, without like dying instantly. And crouch down, and I just want to drill straight down. Probably twice. Oh, wow, that is an extremely close iron. Wow, okay, how am I going to do the drilling platform like I thought I was going to now? That is, like, really close. I might as well actually just go ahead and do, like, an old school one from up and over. Let's go about here, and then we'll kind of lay it up enough to get at least 1 or 2 pistons in. And then we'll go over as much as we need. And we need to get at least a conveyor in the middle so we can get a pass-through for the drone connection. So probably thinking about there-ish, I think. Let's go just a normal old school kind of one. Let's get the bigger one. Thank you very much. And then we'll just continue this over so it clears everything. And this is just going to be like a temporary kind of thing to get more iron to be able to build all of those things I was talking about at the start of the episode. So if this gets destroyed or shot at, I'm really not going to be too worried about it, to be honest. I'm going to need to get the piston number 5 and not have it in the wrong orientation. That would be excellent. That should be maybe okay. I might want to get, if I can. No, I can't even do that. Let's see if I can just drill out a little bit around here. And then maybe get the drill on the end, because I'd really like to have at least 2 pistons on it. That would be much nicer for that to happen. To be able to push a lot further than it normally would. So let's do that. And that drill is definitely not going to fit. I can almost guarantee it. Yeah. Bugger. Oh, well. So it looks like we're going to go with 1, and then I can add it after. So we'll get that off. That should be fine. And then we'll get the drill onto this one. So we'll get 6. There's the drill. Actually, no. We need the rotor. Rotor. We need it to spin. Rotor. Where's the rotor? I have none. Well, in a second. That one there. I need it to be the advanced rotor so the stuff can actually go through it. And then now I can hopefully still fit that drill on. Where's it clipping? Probably just over here. Right here-ish. There we go. Just so we can give it some room without hopefully wasting too much of the ore. There we go. That should be enough room, I'm thinking. No, it's not. Where is it clipping? It's really annoying how I can't actually do it like that. So it might be... Give me a second so I can place it down. Let's just hopefully not waste too much. This is really, really shallow. Really, really shallow. There we go. Finally got it. That's awesome. So what we want to do now is weld this up as much as we can and right-click that one. And then need to right-click that. And the advanced rotor. We've got the top rotor piston part and the piston itself. And the conveyor junction itself. Everything else is just steel plates, practically. So we might as well go ahead and get all of that into our respawn pod. Let's get the dampeners back on so we don't fall out of the sky. So it still allowed us to take off, but then it will start dropping you out of the sky because it's not fighting against the gravity. That's what those dampeners are. So if I turn them off, I'll start dropping out of the sky. If I turn them on, it fights it. Just nice and easy. Rather quickly is nice. So what I can do, I've got plenty of charge on this bad boy at the moment. So I'd be more than happy to actually go ahead and fly next to it, not too close. And blowing everything up. There we go. I should be able to connect them. Make sure this is off and make sure that is off. I know the button panel, but the visual off is much easier. I need to put some lights or something to say what is on or what is off, just like on the block itself. Whoa, that was a bit of a spawn. 46, 47, 48. Oh, yeah, he's getting further away. A gremlin. Oh, extra large. That could have been really bad. I'm glad we're getting resources up and running as fast as we can, because that could potentially be an extremely big problem, that one. So let's go ahead and just dump all of this in there. And then we'll try and get a little bit more steel plates. So we'll get like 600 of them. And that should be okay just like that. So we should be able to get this welded up relatively easy. And that's the best thing about this little survival pod. You can just multi-use it, like if I really wanted to. And what I could actually do, speed time up, is put like a welder on the front of this. But the welding speed is going to be almost about the same as what my enhanced grinder or welder is going to be. Oh, we need to go over here. I need to get a GPS on it. The survival pod is extremely heavy. Yep, just about as much as it normally would be with ore. Let's get the auto lock back on, just in case things go sideways, as it always tends to do. Here we go. Good, good, good. Applied relatively close, so I can actually get the resources out a lot easier. And I don't even need to land, almost. I got more than enough battery, since I got those 5 extra turbines at like 360 kilowasps each or something like that. So they're kind of pumping out rather, or relatively nice. Nope, can't do any on that. Do a little bit on that. I'm just trying to grab anything I've got in my inventory out of it at the moment. There we go. So we'll need a lot of large steel tubes to begin with, that's for sure. So let's get all of them out, as that'll pretty much take up the rest of our space. Okay, get that, get that. That's about all. It's okay. That was another 10 steel tubes. We need to get some motors out. There we go. See, it would have been much easier to actually get the welder on it. Then I don't have to worry about my inventory, but it's just about done now. Oh, that one, and that should be everything in. Good, then I'll just need to give it some more structurability and stuff like that. So that shouldn't be too hard. Whoa, okay, there goes the jetpack. It finally happened. It finally happened. I don't think I have... Oh, I do. I do. I've got the remote block, so I can actually control it where I am now. And I'm going to crush my character. Let's move out of the way. Let's try that again. Oh, okay. Won't let me do it again? Why wouldn't it let me do it? Oh, I should be able to. Wrong ownership setting. What do you mean, wrong ownership setting? Something's going weird. But luckily, I was able to do that at least once. And in. Alright, so it actually locked. So let's get that out. I definitely need to fly this down to the ground. Let's get the auto lock back on so it locks. And... oh, no, I'll need to jump on top of it so I can finish all this off. I need to think that one. 7. So we can actually do it. And then now I should be able to straighten out, jump out of my... no! And it dropped me in the hole as well. Why did it drop me in the hole? Okay, now this is going to be interesting. I've got a... on off. Get myself out of here. It has the dampeners. Oh. I really don't want to screw this up. I'm just trying to think. It's not level. That's a bad thing. Let's get it down and over here if I can. I need to just move my character head out, away, and left. Just so it kind of moves out of the way. Just for a hot second so I can actually get out of here and get into it. Like that. Not like this. Alright, let's just go back and get this sorted out. Off, please. And go and get myself some jetpack fuel. Here we go. Alright, let's not run out of O2 again. I should have some bottles over here. Yep, gimme. Gimme them bottles. At least 2 would be good. There we go. And we'll get that one in. Awesome. Get a little bit more health. And then now we can finally go back and finish off that thing. So let's go ahead and just get this to switch lock, because that's how I got out of the hole. It should be full of stone. So we'll get all that drained out very quickly. Show only inventory of ship. That's what that is. Good, good. So the ship is now empty. That's awesome. So now we should be able to continue back and go and get that welded up and get it going. We've got some really good stuff started, and we've even got time to actually build that cargo drone today, actually, and let's just see that everything goes as it should. Here we go. Come on over. I have no extra steel plates because I drained everything out. That's okay. I can just weld the rest of the integrity up off camera, but we can at least get it kind of started up a little bit now, because I'll get an event controller on it that will look at a storage container that I'll kind of put on the top of it, I think. It's kind of exposed, but it is what it's going to be. There we go. So now I should be able to just finish this off. No, I need motors. Are you kidding me? Oh, wow. And there would be nothing in here. Okay. Build menu screwed me on one item, so I might as well just fly back. It's literally just here. And grab everything. Everything went sideways just there. Alright, let's get a couple of them. I needed to get that motor, so do not have enough space for that. That should be okay right there. Good. That should get some of it up and going. And I'll need a large cargo container of some sort. I'll get a small one, and I'll get that event controller as well. So I want to get one of them. And I'll definitely want to get one of those. Yeah, that should be okay, I guess. Yeah. Try and get a connector and a cargo. I want to get an event controller, but I just don't have enough space in my inventory. But at least you know where I'm going with this now. So let's go ahead and get the cargo container placed on the top of it, and then I'll just get a connector just there, so at least we've got some sort of idea of what we're doing. Then I can get that event controller underneath somewhere or something. And the cargo drone itself already has sorters on it that will pull any ore you even specifically set it to out of whatever you're at. And then we can get this one up as well. Excellent. So now that is as good as gold. I want to get an event controller somewhere. Where are we going to go on this one? Let's just go around about here-ish. I don't think I'll be able to build it. No, I'm missing all sorts of stuff, but that's fine. The connector's done. Need to get that. Connector did get finished. Yes, it did. Good. And then we'll set this to... what do we got? 0.03 should be okay. So when we reverse it, it won't go down too far. That reminds me, we also need a battery. Let's just reverse that back before I forget. And then I can even just plonk the battery right there and get a solar panel to easily recharge it up. Something as easy as one. And we'll get two like that. And then we'll get a third one so we can cover all three of those directions. So if the sun comes from this way, it'll hit that panel and that panel. If it comes from this way, it'll hit the middle one and the one on the right, etc., etc. So it's always hitting at least two, no matter where the sun is really coming from, because drills and all that really don't use a lot of resources. So we can get those all going as well. Really nice and easy. So I can get this all welded up off camera. Just putting like a welder on the front of this actually won't work. Welder on the front of this would never have worked. Let me know if you realized my mistake by saying that before, because the conveyor port is a small one. Ores and all that sorts of stuff, ammo, some types, will allow you to go through that, where most things like components needs to go through a large port for you to actually use them. So something like this, you can't really do it like on a small one at all. So I think that may actually be the bit of the end of the episode. I've run out of time. My son should be home from school any second now, but I really hope you enjoyed the start of the episode, specifically on what I plan to show you in the season. Once again, as like a little recap, and what I've been working on camera, or off camera per se. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe as always, because it shows me you want to see more of this season, more of this video, more of this game. Helps the YouTube algorithm as always. Always a big shout out to my members, because you are the reason I'm still here and I'm still going, to be honest. It's been absolutely fantastic. All of the support has been over the last few months. The 2,000 subscribers over the top. I have a secret that I do plan to release very, very soon in terms of a competition and a giveaway. So make sure you stay tuned for that one, coming out over the next couple weeks as of this release of the video. So till then, make sure you stay sharp as always. See ya!